Hello and welcome to another Accountancy Age Friday afternoon live broadcast with me, Kevin Reid. Thank you for joining in and watching. We're holed up indoors in what is a lovely sunny day here in Piccadilly in central London. But it could be worse. I've got a pint of lager and it's a Friday for a bank holiday weekend, so it's all good really. Today we're going to discuss a couple of things. The Young Professionals Day that we celebrated across Accountancy Age and Financial Director earlier this week, and also EY's big audit win. We'll start off with Young Professionals Day. So this happened on Wednesday and ran across the Accountancy Age and Financial Director brands. This was a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into putting this together with my team and with help from accounting institutes and many practices out there nominating people to take part in our 35 under 35 tables, which I'm sure you've seen. We've ran two of those tables this year, one on Financial Director, which is obviously aimed at accountants working in business and in finance functions, and a table for Accountancy Age, which is more focused on accountants in practice. So it was effectively a 70 under 35. So yeah, lots of hard work went into that. We also produced quite a lot of content around giving advice to younger accountants about how to forward their careers, and there are also a few articles up for more senior accountants about how they should be dealing with young talent. So don't just stick with the 35 under 35 tables, please give other articles a look, and they're available on both accountancyage.com and financialdirector.co.uk, so please give those a look. Moving on to EY, they've obviously picked up the Royal Dutch Shell audit, which is worth a cool $50 million. That's kind of quite an interesting one. They're very strong in the oil and gas sector, so I guess it makes sense that they would pick up that work. What is going to be interesting though is that Royal Dutch Shell are in the process of acquiring the BG Group. Now BG is already audited by EY, and so perhaps that may have played a part in the tender process, and they may have thought that EY would be a good fit. Obviously what will be interesting is the due diligence phase of that work and of the acquisition, and hopefully a third party coming in and doing the DD work on BG Group's accounts. They won't find anything remiss, because that would make for some very awkward conversations between EY and Royal Dutch Shell, but we're sure that that's not going to happen. So well done EY on that front. We've had some questions sent in to me via Twitter, which is greatly appreciated, from the lovely Myfanwy Neville over at North London accountancy firm BKL. And Myfanwy hasn't messed about. She's basically asked me what are the growth areas and trends affecting usually through kind of cloud services. Obviously that, I think for practices, that allows them to be more of a virtual FD for some of their clients. Another area of interest is we're seeing lots of one-man bands selling up at the moment. I think a lot of small firms and micro practices had to retrench, weren't able to get any value for selling their firms on during the crisis. Obviously values dropped, but perhaps business sentiment is picking up, and these baby boomers are now in a position where they feel comfortable to sell on their firms, and so I think we're going to see more and more consolidation all the way through the marketplace. So expect lots more deals, lot more acquisitions and mergers from the very top all the way down to the sole traders. And yeah, I hope that kind of gives you some of my thoughts there, Myfanwy. I don't know if we've had any questions.
We've had a couple. The key one is they would like to know whether that's lager or bitter.
It is a pint of Beck's. The Peroni is off here at the comedy at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm struggling through with that. I'd like to thank Raoul, actually, the manager here at the comedy in Piccadilly, for putting up with us and letting us do our little recordings and broadcasts. Thanks a lot, Raoul. And I think that's about it really. I hope you all have a great bank holiday weekend, and see you next Friday. Cheers.